Our God is the God of new beginnings. The Bible says in James chapter 5, verses 19 and 20, "My brothers and sisters, if one of you should wander from the truth, and someone should bring that person back, remember this: whoever turns a sinner from the error of their way will save them from death and cover over a multitude of sins." It is never too late for a new beginning. And what's even more remarkable is that God uses people like us to help others find a new beginning. The Bible contains many accounts of men and women who got a second chance and, by God's grace, used it well. Like Peter, who denied Jesus but went on to become a leader in the New Testament church. Or David, who committed adultery and murder, yet his Psalms are a major part of one of the most quoted books in the Bible. And what about Jonah? He got a do-over. As we read in the first two verses of Jonah chapter 3, "Then the word of the Lord came to Jonah a second time. Go to the great city of Nineveh and proclaim to it the message I give you." Sin can wreck hearts, homes, plans, and people. But the good news of the gospel is that sin can never keep God from loving us or reaching for us. And we should never stop loving and reaching for others. Paul wrote in chapter 6, verses 1 and 2 of his letter to the Galatian church, "Brothers and sisters, if someone is caught in a sin, you who live by the Spirit should restore that person gently. But watch yourselves, or you also may be tempted. Carry each other's burdens, and in this way you will fulfill the law of Christ." The Greek word for restore is a medical term that means to set a broken bone. Now, when a doctor resets a broken bone, he realigns it, and then he puts it in a cast for about 6 weeks. And during that time, God does the actual healing. So our job is to find broken people who need a second chance, a spiritual realignment, and help to restore them, trusting and thanking God for being the God of new beginnings. And speaking of new beginnings, I just got back from a few days where I celebrated the retirement of a former student of mine. Angie Kuhn was a part of my first graduating class at Cornerstone Ministries back in 1986, and she's been in ministry since the year 2000. And on January 1st, 2002, LifeSpring Christian Church was formed from a merger of the Liberty Christian Church and the River of Life congregations. Now, she was at that first service held on New Year's Eve 24 years ago. And for most of that time since, Angie has served faithfully as a member of the staff at LifeSpring, as the children's pastor, and then as an assimilation director and small groups administrator. And she's also worked in youth ministry. And while she and her husband Tiger, another one of my former students, will remain as vital members of the church and leadership, Angie has felt the Lord leading her to end her time on the staff at LifeSpring, which will allow her to serve in new ways and to spend more time with her grandchildren. So yesterday, I was able to be there to honor her for her service and to celebrate her new beginning during worship and at a reception that followed. What a special day. Congratulations, Angie. I hope today is the beginning of a special week for you, and I look forward to lots more new beginnings in the weeks, months, and years ahead. Have a great day, church, and I'll see you again on Friday with more from the Word for You today.